Hey, Kris. It's rare to see a penalty kill dominate the way you guys are doing right now. What are you seeing in it? And it just looks like the guys are taking so much pride going out there. I don't want to say you can't wait to take a penalty, but they're going out there with so much pride and so much confidence right now.
Well, yeah, they have. One, they're prepared. They know what they do, and I think that we have a good system for the group that we have. But confidence is an amazing thing. Where you see with one player who gets on a roll, scoring goals or whatever it is, but now we've got 6 or 7 forwards, 4 or 5 defensemen having that same confidence and being able to work together for the penalty kill. And then, hey, we do have breakdowns. There are things that don't go perfectly. That's where your goaltender has come up big, and Stewie's been outstanding.
In that same role, Mike?
Kris, most of the decisions that you've made, we've talked about this throughout the playoffs. You seem to have pushed the right buttons. That video review is a very close play. If it goes against you, not only you give up a goal, but they go to the power play. Can you take us through what went through your thinking as that video review went through?
Our process it starts with our video coaches. Noah and Mike are the ones who look at it. They headset Stewie, Mark Stewart, and then we talk about it on the bench. Obviously, we can see it down by our feet, and I actually didn't think it was that close. We were going to call it right away, and we had a little more time to review it, and we're like, okay. The only hesitation was maybe there wasn't the right video. Like, in my mind, it was definitely offside. But I guess you never know. But yeah, it was something we wanted to challenge almost immediately when we saw it.
Left side, front row, Daniel.
Kris, for the last few days, it seems like all we've been doing is talking about Connor and his offensive exploits. To get big contributions from Leon Draisaitl, Zach Hyman, what does that mean to the group, and what would you say kind of about the way they've started to step up in this series?
Yeah, no, they've been, Zach's got, I believe, 2 goals in the last 2 games. Not that early in the series he was playing bad, they just weren't going in. Same with Leon. Leon's first 2 shifts, he almost scored on the first shift off the wrist shot just inside the blue line. And then, beautiful pass to set up Fogle. Yeah, those 2 have been really good, and maybe they're not showing up as much on the score sheet throughout the series as they usually do, as you just get accustomed to. But their contributions to the team have been huge.
In that same row, Josh.
Kris, just you guys were dead and buried for most people, 10 days ago. What have the last 10 days been like for you, and watching this turn the way it has?
It's been fun. It hasn't been stressful. We're just playing, and I know we've surprised a lot of people, but I don't think we've surprised anybody in the room. We felt that we could do this, and we put on winning streaks before. We felt early in the series down 3. We felt that we could have won 2 of those, in our opinion. We thought we played well enough to win those, and they just didn't go our way. And now we're just playing and backs up against the wall. We've been written off many times throughout the season, so I don't know. We've been a pretty loose group. It's nice to be around this team because I think they're having the time of their lives right now. And that, not right now, only not because we're just going to Game 7. I think we were having a great time even when we're down 3 games.
Right side, front row, Ryan.
Kris, you normally don't tweak a winning lineup. Just a very subtle tweak tonight. You flip-flop Nugent Hopkins and Fogle there. I mean, Fogle ends up getting the goal. Why did you decide to make that change for this game?
I don't know. Probably we write up our lineup every day, and I don't know. Probably got the numbers mixed up. I don't know.
Come on now.
Third row, left side, Greg.
Kris, on the coaches challenge, the successful coaches challenge, you guys are rolling at that point, right? They scored 10 seconds after your second goal. That could be an emotional pivot point in the game. How big was that to maintain the momentum that you had in the game?
Yeah, no, it's nice having a 2-goal lead. You think about the game, and there's a couple opportunities to have momentum shifts. One was, in the second period when they score on the offside play, make it 2-1 instead of 2-0. That's the time that could change the flow of the game. You know, and the other one was we got a 3-0 lead, and there's a play, and they score, make it 3-1 with I don't know, about 17 minutes left in the third period. That could have been a momentum change, but you know, I thought our guys handled it really well. You know, I think we spent more time in the defensive zone, but I don't think we gave up very much on the chances. I thought we played a pretty solid defensive style of play that we need to do. But yeah, so.
We'll take two more. Right side, third row, Corey.
Kris, if the last two games were about your captain kind of putting the team on his back, this game, you know, you guys shut things down in the first period defensively, only allowed 2 shots, 11 different guys get points. How big was it to kind of see everybody kind of get involved tonight and lead to the win?
Yeah, we've talked. We can't rely on a couple guys to play well, and you know, through the first 2 wins, you know, we're getting grade A performances from Connor McDavid and Stuart Skinner. Those 2 are, you know, I think got a lot of the headlines, and they were probably the 2 best players that we had. We had a lot of good players, but I think they really excelled. But to have success long term, you need other guys stepping up, and you know, I think tonight was a pretty good team effort. I think we've had quite a few of those during the playoffs, but you know, tonight was another one.
Last one, far left in the back.
Coach, it's easy for you and your players to talk about having belief after Game 3, being down 3-0, you know, having belief in being able to come back. How proud are you of your players for actually getting back to this point?
I've been proud of them all season. You know, even if we fell short and didn't get to Game 7, you know, they showed a lot of perseverance, you know, hard work and character. Very, very proud to be a part of this team. There's a lot of good guys, and you know, it's, you know, unfortunately, with the business it is, it's tomorrow, or Game 7 is going to be my last game coaching this group. You know, so people are going to be moving on, and there's, you know, that's just the nature of the business, which is, you know, it's going to be hard, but you know, just spend the time coaching this group. It's been a real pleasure for me.